Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today and welcome to my declutter week. When I do declutters, I film them all at once and then in the course of like maybe a month or two, I post all those videos over time. However, towards the end, I feel like the content isn't relevant, especially if you've seen me haul something and then you don't see it in the declutter video. It can just be a little bit confusing. So I thought I would just do a declutter week. So I'm going to be posting one video for the next 5 days in a row, all about decluttering my beauty stuff. So I don't have a ton of stuff to declutter, but I do know in the next week, I am getting a massive amount of gratis. Now, if you're new to my channel, I work at Sephora, and this will be my first major haul of gratis that I will be receiving in quite a long time. So there is a lot that will be coming into my collection, and I like to keep my collection relatively small. So there is going to be a plan going forward of how I'm going to incorporate that gratis into my collection. You will see those videos coming soon, but I really just want to focus on what I currently have and get rid of anything that maybe will be lost in the shuffle when I get new things, because if I'm already ignoring them now, I know I'm gonna ignore them later when I have way more things to choose from. So that's what we're doing right now, is we're going to start off my decluttering series. Now there will be 5 videos in this mini series this week. As I've said, this one will be the lip one, there'll be one for face, eyes, skincare, and then hair care and miscellaneous items. So those are the 5 different videos that will be coming up, and this is the only one that will actually have the introduction, so don't worry, going forward this will be a lot quicker to get to the decluttering. Anyways, we're just going to get started, and I'm going to point you down and show you my lip products and hopefully dwindle a couple out that I don't use, or maybe they just don't look right or all that type of thing. So we're just going to stop rambling and let's just get into it. Starting off with lip glosses, if you saw my inventory of my lip products, then you would notice that maybe this has grown a little bit. These 3 here are newer to me. I will talk about them first. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Lip Gloss. Nothing against this whatsoever. It's just so similar to this guy here. You can see color-wise, it's pretty similar, but I'd much rather use the one that I purchased versus one that I got as a 100-point gift. I didn't know this one was a lip gloss when I purchased it. I thought it was one of their liquid lipsticks, and it is not. It is their lip gloss. It is a little stickier than what I typically like, and it wore a little funny. I just preferred this one over this guy, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to this. Now these 2 are newer to me, and I've been loving them. This is from Lila B. This is their Lovingly Lip collection. This one here is Be Elegant, which is a beautiful nude. This is a perfect one for just enhancing my lip color, and it is so nice and hydrating, and even though it's glossy, it does feel a little bit more wearable. If you can see, it's just a little bit easier to wear. It wears gracefully, color is beautiful. Really been loving this one a lot. And this one here is in the shade Be Remarkable, and again, it's very similar to the Bare Minerals one. It's slightly a little bit more purple, where the Bare Minerals one is more of a pink tone, but on the lips it looks lovely and they're so comfortable. I've been wearing these a ton, so definitely keeping these 2 here. So these 2 here I've talked about recently. These are the Milani Keep It Full lines. I did swatch them in those videos, but one is called Tropical Shine, which is this guy here, and then we have Prismatic Peach, which is the pink color. These are beautiful. I love them so much. I guess I can swatch them in this video too. They are just a beautiful formula. Nice shine, beautiful color, just effortless glosses that have that shimmer that I love in my lip glosses. So even though these ones don't have shimmer, they are lip oil. And this one here is the Prismatic Peach. So on my hand, it doesn't look very exciting, but on the lips, they are really gorgeous. And they also just look really nice in the packaging. This is $5 lip gloss, and then these are way more expensive, and they look just as high-end. I love them so much. Moving on to these 2 here. This one here, I am torn. This is from Starling by Noya. It's a brand you can get at Target. It's a more natural brand, and nothing wrong with this. I absolutely love it, and it was perfect for summer. Now, this one is a really beautiful gloss. It's definitely more wearable. It's not as shiny as the other ones. As you can see, there's really not a lot of light reflecting off of it. It's really comfortable and pretty, and it wears very gracefully. I really have been enjoying this one, but the cap is breaking. It is a cardboard cap, and so when I open it and close it, I feel like it's gonna break, and it has already like broken a little bit at the seams. So this one I'm just gonna say goodbye to. I do want to get another one of these in the future because they have a different line on their own website where the cap is bamboo. So I think the downfall for me is just the packaging, but it's a beautiful color and gloss, and I just want to replace it with a little sturdier version. And then finally, we have this guy here. This is a lip gloss I have loved. This is the Anastasia lip gloss in Venus. It is a beautiful, sheer, very sparkly gloss. You can see the shine is so stunning. However, it's almost similar in color to these guys over here. I don't need this many. And this one has a very distinct fragrance. It is very, very fruity, and it's a beautiful color to wear on top of other things, but these two can also do that same purpose because even though they look very bright, as you can see swatch-wise, they are just very easy to wear, and I just prefer the smells of these ones over this one. Nothing, again, against this one because I've loved it quite a bit, so this one I'm just gonna say goodbye to. I was not expecting to get rid of so many already, but I'm already down to 4 and I'm passing along 3. Moving on to lip liners. This is a new category for me. I haven't had lip liners in quite some time, but I said in my inventory video that I wanted to incorporate some into my collection because I feel like there is a necessity to have a lip liner every now and again. So at first I got these 3 here, and these are from Wet n Wild. And these are their gel lip liners, and the packaging is so deceiving to what the color is inside, and then the marketing when I was trying to choose colors did not match up to the colors that I actually got. So shade wise, they just are not what I'm looking for, but I do want to keep a couple of them. So let me show you the colors. This first one is in the shade Think Flamingos. And this one on looks terrible. So it's more of like a fluorescent orangey pink. And then this guy here is in the shade Never Petal Down. And this one's definitely more of like a rosier color, which is very wearable for me. And the last one is called Red the Scene, and this is a red. So I am going to keep 2 of them because formula-wise I really do like them, but I am getting rid of this pale one. It just is not the color that I want. I don't need a hot neon orange in my collection. And then this one here is a new purchase for me. This is part of the Bare Minerals Gen Nudes line. It's in the shade Borderline, and I love this guy. It is a beautiful color. It matches perfectly with my Pillow Talk lipstick. I feel like it's very comparable in shade. They're good to just fill in all over the lips. So I am keeping 3 lip liners and I'm getting rid of just the one. Now I do have 2 lip balms, and I think I've decided to get rid of the sugar one. I just don't need 2. I always reach for this guy here. It has a higher SPF of 25. This one only has SPF of 15, so I'm going to keep this one from Alba Botanica and then get rid of this guy here. And then finally we have lipsticks. I just want to maybe get rid of a couple that are similar in shade. Formula-wise, I love all of them. I love the Hourglass line. I love the Tarte lip splashes. I like these RMS ones and Charlotte Tilbury, of course. So we're just going to go through this shade-wise just so I can see them side by side. I don't need 5 different peach lipsticks. That is one thing I need to work on right now, so let's just get into this. Starting off with these peachy nudes, I don't need 5 peachy nudes. I do have a favorite, which is this guy here. This is from Tarte. It's in their Color Splash line. It's in the shade Sunkissed. Hopefully it's coming off on camera. It looks a lot more orange that you can see than when I'm seeing it right now. It's a lot more of a peachy color. This is like my favorite one. And then I have this one from the same line. This one is in the shade Pink Sands. It's definitely lighter in color. We have this one from Too Faced. This is in the shade Birthday Suit. This one is from RMS Beauty, and this is the shade N4 Unmistakable. Oh my gosh, those are so similar in color. And then finally we have this Flower Beauty one in the shade peachy nude. So those are all 5 of them, and I don't need all 5 of them. So the first one I know for sure that I am going to part with is this guy here. I am going to switch the cap because I think the little turtle is cute, so that's what I'm doing. Just switching the cap, and I'm getting rid of this guy. Nothing wrong with the formula, it is beautiful. I would definitely get more, but I didn't realize when I purchased them, which I did online, that they're so close in color, and I just don't need 2. I know you guys are seeing a bigger difference, but in person it's not that drastic. So I'm gonna get rid of this guy. And then the other 3, I love this guy so much from Flower Beauty. It is beautiful. That's this one here, definitely more of a coral. This one and this one, let's see. We have these 2. I love the formula more, the RMS Beauty one. I just feel like it's a little bit creamier, and when I'm wearing a nude, I don't necessarily need a matte nude, so I think I am going to part with the Too Faced and then keep the RMS. Moving on to these 2 more rosy nudes, let's just take a peek at them. So this is in the shade Temptation, and this one is my Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. Otherwise, those are so similar. I love this one so much just because it is so wearable. I didn't realize how vibrant that guy is. I think just because I know I'm going to pick this one over the RMS one, I'm going to keep just the one and pass along this guy. Nothing against this one. It's just a little bit brighter, and I just would prefer using this one because it's just my favorite. So this is what's going to happen. There's these 2 here that are both in the bright pink category. I don't wear them enough to keep 2. We shall see though, because I do love hot pink lips. So this one from Hourglass, it's their Confession line. It's in the shade I Can't Wait. And oh, look how creamy that is. It is beautiful. And then this other one is in the RMS line, and this is in the shade Masquerade. Very similar. Pigment wise, I love the Hourglass one. It's a little bit creamier though and harder to work with, where this one I've worn a few times and it just wears really nice on the lips, and it's a little bit easier to pull off. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just slightly dustier than this one here. So I think I am going to keep the RMS, and I think I am going to part with the Hourglass. It's beautiful. I've had it for a while now, and I've only used it a handful of times, where I've had this one for a short amount of time, and I pick it up before this one. So this one I can possibly, so this one I am going to say goodbye to. And finally, we have reds. We have one that's more of like didn't have its own categories, so we are going to start off with that one. And this is this really dark vampy color called Nightfall. And this is definitely unique for my collection. Wow, that's dark. It is a very burnt burgundy, as you can see, almost like a brownish tint to it. And then we have these 2 true reds. We have this one, which is called Jezebel, which is stunning on. Oh my gosh. I hope it can pull it off. You can see it's a little bit more of like a raisin-y color, but it is gorgeous on. And then this one from Hourglass is called At Night. And oh, I love that one too. So I don't need 3 dark reds. I think, even though it's difficult to say, I'm going to part with the Hourglass one. I love the packaging of this. So I am going to keep the actual applicator because I love the lipstick line. Just these colors just didn't work for me. I just don't use enough. They came in a set, and I think I'm just going to keep the actual applicator. But then I'm going to keep both of these RMS ones. They're just different enough. Like this one is so dark and vampy. This is a beautiful red on. So I am going to keep these guys, and again, just take out the actual lipstick part. So this is the final result. I'm getting rid of 9 products here, which feels amazing. I didn't think I was going to get rid of this many. And then I'm keeping 15, which is very reasonable. I'm really happy with my decision. So I'm very happy with this outcome. I'm excited to get rid of some ones that I'm just ignoring in my collection away. Again, I am going to keep the actual applicator of this guy in hopes that in the future I will get another. But that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the rest of the week, and I will see you guys in my next one.